Over time I think we will probably see a closer merger of biological intelligence and digital intelligence. I think long-term you can see Tesla establishing factories in Europe, in other parts of the US and in Asia. You need to be in the position where it is the cost of the fuel that actually matters and not the cost of building the rocket in the first place. I had so many people try to talk me out of starting a rocket company, it was crazy. SpaceX has the potential of saving the US government $1 billion a year. We are opposed to creating an entrenched monopoly with no realistic means for anyone to compete. Government isn't that good at rapid advancement of technology. It tends to be better at funding basic research. To have things take off, you've got to have commercial companies do it. Biofuels such as ethanol require enormous amounts of cropland and end up displacing either food crops or natural wilderness, neither of which is good. In the case of Apple, they did originally do production internally, but then along came unbelievably good outsourced manufacturing from companies like Foxconn. We don't have that in the rocket business. There's no Foxconn in the rocket business. The reason we should do a carbon tax is because it's the right thing to do. It's economics 101, elementary stuff. Stationary storage will be as big as the car business long term. The growth rate will probably be several times what it is for the car business. Silicon Valley has evolved a critical mass of engineers and venture capitalists and all the support structure, the law firms, the real estate, all that are all actually geared toward being accepting of startups. The pace of progress on Mars depends upon the pace of progress of SpaceX. Trying to read our DNA is like trying to understand software code, with only 90% of the code riddled with errors. It's very difficult in that case to understand and predict what that software code is going to do. I'm glad to see that BMW is bringing an electric car to market. That's cool. I care very deeply about the people at Tesla. I feel like I have a great debt to the people of Tesla who are making the company successful. Some companies out there quote a start of production that is substantially in advance of when customers get their cars. If you look at our current technology level, something strange has to happen to civilizations, and I mean strange in a bad way. And it could be that there are a whole lot of dead, one-planet civilizations. Generally, the view that I've had on Twitter is if you're on Twitter, you're in, like, the meme, you're in meme war land. If you're on Twitter, you're in the arena. And so, essentially, if you attack me, it is therefore okay for me to attack back. My background educationally is physics and economics, and I grew up in sort of an engineering environment. My father is an electromechanical engineer. And so there were lots of engineering things around me. The fuel cell is just a fundamentally inferior way of delivering electrical energy to an electric motor than batteries.